Hey, today on the channel we're going to take a look at this quick riff by the band Warrant. Down Boys, up next. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this killer riff from the band Warrant. This was from 1989, their debut album, Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich. That's it. The guitar players were Joey Allen and Eric Turner. And there's some great guitar playing on the Warrant albums. They also had Mike Slamer, which some of you guys might know, great guitar player in kind of the Dan Huff mold, who played some solos on this. But we're just taking a look at this main riff here today. We're tuned to E flat. Here's my low E string. Or an E power chord. Just so you're just connecting there with the tuning. Should your guitar a half step flat, sorry. What else? In the description below you'll find a link for the tab for this and many other lessons, but specifically you'll see tab and Guitar Pro for this lesson over at my Patreon page. And I've got a free gift for you called 5 Must-Know 80s Metal Riffs. If you like stuff like this, you're going to love that. So my free gift to you, make sure and check that down in the link. Let's get started. To begin with, there's a little intro. I'm just going to play it 4 times. It goes on a little bit longer than that. But I've seen this tabbed wrong many times. Watching Eric Turner play it live, it's clearly what I'm going to show you next. So this is kind of an odd time signature on this beginning section here. So if it feels funny, that's because it's in 5/4 time. So you're counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just make sure you're staying in time with it. That's where the tab and the Guitar Pro especially will help, because you can kind of hear the rhythmic divisions here. But the notes are, let me play it first. Okay, and then the riff comes in from there. So we're playing 9 on the G twice, and then we're playing 9 on the D twice. Then we're playing 9 on the B twice. Then we're going to play 7 on the B twice, and then 10 on the B twice. Whoops. Okay, you're going to want to apply a little bit of palm muting, otherwise you're going to get, no, we don't want that. And you probably want a little bit of delay, maybe some reverb on there, just to give it a little ambiance. Now I'm rolling my ring finger. You could hold it down like with your ring and pinky, or your middle and ring, or something like that, so you don't have to roll. But this is pretty slow, and so it's not too difficult really to roll the finger here. Okay. So it does that 4 times. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so when we come out of that, when we come out of the intro, it comes right in on a D5 power chord. So we're going to go, these are 3 hits each. So on D5 power chord, this is 4th fret A, 7th fret D. That's basically an A inversion there. And then down to the B5 to an A5 power chord. So each one of those are 3. Down, up, down. Same here. B5. A5. And then we're going to go to this A. I'll show you why in a sec. So that's 5th fret on the low E, 7th fret on the A, and then you just move your index finger back 1 fret to the 4th fret. And that's part of an E chord there, an E inversion. The 3rd is the lowest note. But you know, when you're writing riffs like this, you're not really thinking about that. You're just thinking about the sound of it, and the sound is cool when you move that note back 1 fret. And then it's going to go 3 hits on the A up to the B. Okay. Now the reason why you move here for this A is because you can't play that here. You've got an open A string. You can't go lower than the open, right? So you need to move to this A chord on the E string to play the last part of this. So once again. Now we're into the main riff, and that goes like this. Okay, so it's open E, or you can start that with an E power chord or just a low E note. And then we're going to play this 4th fret A, 7th fret D. Play a D5 power chord. Now notice the low E's. I'm muting in between those chords. Check the tab if you need to know like how many of those to play and all that. But if you just listen to it, okay, and then it comes out of that D into an A5 chord. Play the A down here with the open position. Then it's 2, a little hammer on here, from 2 to 4 on the A, and then pick 2 again, and then 3 on the low E. I give that a slight little bend there. Okay, so here's what we have so far. We'll go back to the E. Same as before. And now we have this. So a little chromatic power chord movement there. 4th fret, we have a C sharp and a D and a D sharp. So the index fingers on the 4, 5, and 6. And then it ends on the E power chord, which leads back to the riff. At the very end, there's a big harmonic there, and then kind of a dive bomb, and it goes into the actual verse. So here I'm just playing right over the fret wire, the open third string. And then if you got a whammy, just give it a little shake and then dive it. All right, so here's the whole riff again. Let me just do the whole thing, and then we'll have all the bases covered. Guys, hope you enjoyed that. Make sure and grab the free gift down below, 5 must-know 80s metal riffs, and get the tab over at Patreon. So there's a link down below there, Patreon/Nick Layton Guitar. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. We'll see you next time. Rock on.